Hi, my name is Brent Lyles, and I have the honor of serving as Austin Youth River Watch's Executive Director. I say it's an honor, and I mean it. I have been doing this work, science and environmental education, for 25 years, and I have never worked with an organization that has such a profound and long-lasting impact on the lives of the young people we work with. I feel very lucky to be here. Austin Youth River Watch works with about 120 high school students every year from 9 different high schools. We transform lives through holistic youth development activities that focus on environmental stewardship and academic success. Those are the 3 pillars of our work, and you'll hear us refer to those themes today: holistic youth development, environmental stewardship, and academic success. It's an after-school environmental science program that is combined with dropout prevention, and it's a unique program model, and it works. The graduation rate of our seniors is nearly 100%. So let me tell you about what we do. At the end of a school day, we pull up to a school in a big van. Let's take Reagan High School as an example. We pull up to Reagan High, and our Reagan River Watchers pile into the van, and they're chatty and saying hello to our staff person who's there. We drive them to one of our 25 water quality monitoring sites around the Austin area. And let's take Buttermilk Creek for example. It's right near Reagan High, and some of the kids actually live right there. And the students begin their work as Austin's water quality monitors. They take a sample from the creek, they test it for pollution and indicators of stream health like conductivity and nitrates and dissolved oxygen and pH and temperature. The older kids are teaching the new kids the scientific protocols and how to do the tests, and the staff is helping too as needed. Now, these data sets, this data they're collecting, it's real. And the students submit their data to LCRA in the city of Austin, and we have data at some of our sites going back over 2 decades. It is invaluable to understanding the long-term trends in water quality across the Austin area. And if there's a problem that crops up, often our kids are the first ones to find it. We have lots of stories over the years of spike in nitrates in Waller Creek, and the kids call the environmental hotline, and next thing you know, they've helped solve this community problem. So our kids are scientists doing real work in the real world, and even getting paid a small stipend to do it. I don't know about you, but I never got to do something that cool when I was in high school. So back to the kids from Reagan High. They finish up their tests, they get back in the van, we drive them to our clubhouse. And so our clubhouse is an old farmhouse. It's out in East Austin by the river, and they come in and they raid the fridge. We've got healthy food there for them, healthy snacks, and they play card games and get online and check Facebook, and they're shooting hoops outside, and they're walking down by the river. And the kids from Reagan High hang out with the kids from Aikens High, because on Wednesdays one van is going to Reagan and one van is going to Aikens. And we may do an activity with them, like how do you find financial aid for college? So they're with us for about an hour and a half out at the clubhouse, and then we drive them home, every student to their front door. Now, that's a lot of driving. It's about removing obstacles. When you work with a population, a student population like ours, poor, academically at risk, facing all kinds of challenges, you got to figure out what the obstacles to participation are and remove them. And that's why we provide absolute transportation to all of our kids. So we drive them home, and that's the program. We also do campouts and paddling adventures and caving during the summer. And this year we've started a new program, week-long service learning projects at some of our sites like Buttermilk Creek, where we're stabilizing the banks and planting trees to provide shade for the water. Very cool. I want to share a story with you. Last year, there was a 14-year-old boy, very poor family, who had to go live with his dad in Lansing, Michigan for his first year of high school. It was a bad situation, both at home and at school. He started failing classes. It didn't work out. So for his second year, he moved to Austin, was taken in by some relatives. And Now, because of those bad experiences and the subsequent move, he arrived in Austin feeling very isolated. And as often happens with kids who have bad experiences, he had internalized some of this. He felt like it was his fault, and his self-worth was kind of crushed. And you can probably see where this is going. I'm pleased to report that Cody is now in the Riverwatch program at McCallum High School for his sophomore year of high school. And Cody's story is not that unusual for Riverwatchers. We have a lot of kids who are facing challenges that no one should have to face. The reason that this story was so impactful to me is that Cody is my nephew. And I have seen a change in him since he joined Austin Youth Riverwatch. He's self-confident, and he was able to walk in the door of McCallum High School this fall with a built-in group of friends and a totally different set of expectations for himself. It's been incredible. And not just for him, but for the family, because when he was struggling, it was heartbreaking for all of us. And it's just given me this new appreciation for the power of this program, for the power of Austin Youth Riverwatch. I stand before you today with a vision for an Austin Youth Riverwatch that is twice the size that it is today. Cody is one of the lucky ones. We serve 120 kids a year, and that is not enough. There are hundreds, there are thousands of boys and girls, of young men and women in this community who are in desperate need of a program like Austin Youth Riverwatch, and we want to serve them. Doubling in size means twice as many kids, more schools, more water quality data for the community, more stream improvement projects, more impact, both on a personal level and impact on the community. With your help today, we're going to expand to Manor ISD within the next year. And we're going to expand to Del Valley ISD after that. We have waiting lists at some of our current schools, and we want to serve those kids too. Help us start saying yes to more kids. I want to earn your confidence today. I want to inspire you to invest in this work so that it's not just our work, it's your work. I want you to think about making a financial commitment in the sustainability and the expansion of Austin Youth Riverwatch's programs. I want you to be as excited by this and as proud of it as we are. Thank you very much.